We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, having major technical difficulties. And you're here live on Stay Cashin show. Tuesday edition. Bill Rupp, you are in a bad mood today. You're being cranky. You're being annoying. What's up?
I got shit to do. I'm waiting on you to start the show. Well, like, no one else has anything to do today. We all just have to wait for you.
Hey, it's the world we live in, Bill.
Yeah, like, me and Evan don't have anything to do.
It's the world we live in. You got to, you chose.
Well, I mean, listen. If people miss some shit because I leave at 3, that's your fault.
No, they're going to miss so much gold.
Listen, you never know. I mean, not everybody stays up till 6 a.m. betting Korean baseball.
And me and Nightghost were up till 6:30 picking out T-shirt designs and all kinds of shit for the new website that's coming that I'll tell you guys about maybe in about a few days. Evan Hand, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing terrible, honestly.
Wow. Okay. That was shocking.
The Bruins have driven me to wit's end today.
I mean, they've been out for weeks. What could they have done?
There's just hold on, my thing. There's just there's a lot of things going on. We just fired Bruce Cassidy yesterday, and the whole organization is just completely fucked right now. They're talking about a rebuild when we just push Carolina to Game 7.
Wow. So they're gonna just like burn it down and start over like the Florida Marlins?
Apparently, they're talking about trading David Pastrnak, and basically it's all in the hands of Patrice Bergeron right now, and if he retires, then we'll go into a rebuild probably.
I think he is. Didn't he, go off the ice, waited to, the last one when we were watching it? He was the last one to leave. He's everybody.
Yeah, he's always the last one to leave. He's obviously contemplating because he's old, but, it makes no sense. We've fucked ourselves into cap hell. And our draft picks, we can't draft. I don't know what they're doing makes absolutely no sense. Okay,
so is this have you the whole fucking place is fucking lighting on fire right now? Everyone over there is really pissed.
Oh, everyone's pissed. Bruce Cassidy is one of the best coaches. He won Coach of the Year in 2019, and everything's being blamed on him. While this season we had 2 injuries during the Carolina series, 2 of our best defenders. Pushed him to Game 7, and Don Sweeney's putting that all on the coach like that's somehow his fault, and he fired him. I don't know there's no reason Bruce Cassidy should have been fired, in my opinion.
I mean, you should have fired the Sundance Kid instead, right, Bill?
I don't see why not.
I mean, that's the thing. So how are you enjoying the hockey playoffs right now, Evan?
I mean, the game last night was absolutely electric. The Oilers fucking suck.
I mean, you can't lose that game.
Mike Smith is dog shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm glad they lost. We all had max bets on the game.
Oh, we made so much money on it. Yeah. It was like fucking bonanza. We just made money up and down the board. But you can't lose that game.
How do you get swept in a Western Conference final? How? With Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid.
I don't know. And Evander Kane for 3 of those games.
Oh, yeah, he got suspended.
They could have won multiple games in that series. It's not even like they got, run out the gym 4 straight games. Last night was completely embarrassing. The funny thing was Ghost was all over it. When they were down 3-1, we kept piling into bets. So Ghost was hitting the plus 750. We had the over. We had the team totals. We had everything. So, I mean, I don't think that game could have gone literally any better from top to bottom.
We were hitting Oilers team totals.
We had everything.
I was hitting Avalanche team totals. Ghost was hitting Avalanche team totals, game totals, 750. Then we even got a hedge on our max bets. So, I mean, it was probably the perfect game outcome, gambling-wise, that we could have had.
Yeah, it was definitely and honestly, it gave us a sweat. So that's always fun.
I knew in overtime, regardless of who was going to win, it was going to end with inside 5 minutes. I knew it just the way the game was going, the scoring. That game was not going deep into overtime.
It's funny, overtime never lasts more than 5 minutes nowadays.
It's crazy. Ever. Now, it used to, hockey, remember, it was
just see 3 or 4
times, yeah. Not now. This is over. It's over inside 5, and it's done.
Yeah, it's literally just like that, and then it's over. If you blink, you fucking missed your hedge. So you got to hedge. You got to hedge literally when it starts, not when they come out of intermission on these things now. But yeah, phenomenal game, and it just shows the fucking NBA playoffs are just complete dog shit, complete garbage, just absolute fucking trash. Every fucking game is absolute fucking trash. There's no rhyme or reason to anything that happens in the NBA. The first game, fucking. You got the Celtics down by 12 and they win by 15. Then you know for a fact they're going to fix the next game. You know the Warriors are going to win. They're not going to let Boston win. And then Tatum all of a sudden, Bill, in game 2 of the series, obviously throwing the first game of the series wasn't even a question, then comes out and hits 6 of 7 threes to start the second series, and they lose by 35. Like, you knew that was going to happen.
Well, I mean, we said it on here that Horford and White were not going to have those games again. I said it 100 times. They were not going to shoot 11 threes.
As far as Horford's concerned, you could just stay with they're not going to shoot.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think he took a shot the whole game.
I don't understand what goes on with those guys. And then and then with White, we had him over 1.5 threes again, which cashed before halftime. But some of his threes were like curving, and the one was just like
one went like this away from the rim.
I've never seen a wide open professional NBA 3-point shooter shoot one that missed the net by 5 feet.
Oh, you've never seen a ball with a drone in it like the NBA uses to make sure that they can control it.
I'm not going to get into that, but I did see it curve, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's it's just complete dog shit. I'm happy to see it because I've been saying the NBA is the worst league in all of sports for a long time, and everyone fights with me, especially the millennials. Hopefully now people are realizing it. Like Evan, as someone who's not, as hardcore into this side of things outside of hockey, what do you think of the NBA playoffs?
I mean, it's bullshit. I don't know how anybody's really invested in it. Obviously, seeing Steph go off for the first quarter, game 2, I believe it was. That's cool, but I just can't watch it. I can't really get into it. And then the only thing we're seeing about the game, especially on Sunday, was just Draymond Green being a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, he gets technicals and he gets away with a lot of technicals too.
Yeah, I will never understand. First of all, I'll never understand how we have 140 people watching and 40 likes. How are you getting fucking worse? You know what? Can we turn this off?
You want to turn it off? You want to go off
No. Next time.
Next
time we're turning it off. I swear to God, next time I'm shutting it off. Deal? 40? Like, literally, this is the worst ever. We have over 100 something people who didn't click it. Like, it's usually like half, right? Like, these fucking trash babies will usually have, we have 150 people watching. There's like 87 left. 150 and 40? I swear to God, we're shutting it off next time. I swear. I'm not kidding. I'll let Bill go with this one because he said no. I'm shutting the fucking stream off next time that happens. So everyone better get their ass to fucking work. That's insane. That's embarrassing. That's not for me. It's embarrassing for you. Right? Bill.
I agree.
7. We're going down. We yell at him every day.
Listen, maybe people were pissed that you were late today.
Oh, well, guess what? They're going to be pissed that I'm gone. Take a week off.
Oh, listen, they have a good excuse today. You were late.
Good.
We're punishing you.
Good. Yeah. Well, you want to see punishment? You're talking about the motherfucking Punisher right here. Anyway, back to the NBA. Yeah, trash, garbage, horrible, fucking terrible sport. No one can defend it anymore. No one can say it's not fixed. No one can say it's not rigged. It's impossible. It's impossible. Bill.
Yeah, it's a very bad product. No one seems to like it. It's a blowout.
Can anyone forget about the product? We know it's shit. We know the game sucks. Can anyone even say that it's not controlled by FanDuel?
Game 1 was a blowout. Game 2 was a blowout.
Every game's a blowout.
I think I'm going to say probably 70% of the games that played in the playoffs were blowouts.
Well, I ran the numbers on it. 30% were decided by, I think it was 34 or 38% or something were decided by 20 or more.
Yeah. So
like that's insane because what people don't realize with those numbers, a lot of those games were 21 and then they ended at 12 or 14 because the garbage players brought it closer. Like, you shouldn't even have 7% of those games.
Those are blowouts. Yeah, even the games that ended with like a 6-point win.
A lot of them, it was over.
Yeah, if you're looking at the box score, you're like, oh, they won by 6. But no, they were down by 35, and then the other team just stopped playing.
Right, exactly. Or they let him back in. Or, I mean, even a 10-point game is not exciting.
Klay Thompson, there's something, I don't know if he's not ready yet, or he's been out too long, or maybe his career just might have ended with those injuries.
You're going to give me credit for being the one that pointed that out?
Where's his defense? Where's the guy who was the best defender in basketball?
Dude, he's not good anymore.
His shot. Where's his shot? That he was the second best shooter in basketball.
He's done, dude. You can't miss 3 years with a bad injury.
Everybody's hitting his unders. He's not shooting threes.
He's just not very good anymore. If you just watch him, he's not athletic.
Where's the D? What's up with the turnovers?
Dude, he's
What
not.
the hell are some of these passes that he's making?
Bill, if you stood up to walk to your door over there, would you walk there the same as you did before your injury? No. He had an injury that kept him out for literally like 3 years.
Yeah, he was
like, do you know how bad something has to be to keep you out more than 8 months?
Yeah.
Like, once you get to 12 months, anything over a year, your career's changed.
They show his comeback practices, right? That he made 38 in a row or 40 in a row from the corner. He made 100 threes in a row from the top of the key. I mean, he's wide open on these shots and he's not making them. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's done. He's
on his way out. He's got another couple of years.
Listen, I understand the shooting. Maybe it takes a while to get that back, but the defense is what I don't understand.
No, the defense makes more sense because
you were the best defensive player in the league, and now
Bill, he's done. He doesn't have the athleticism. All he has is the shooting. I've been pointing it out for 6 months.
His shot is not there anymore either.
I mean, listen, when you can't get as open, you're not going to have as good a shot. When you can't get as much lift, you're not going to have as good a shot. So he has no athleticism. He looks completely unathletic out there. It's sad. It's actually sad to watch. But that's why he can't get around those screens. He was never a dribble guy. So I think the game he scored 50 points, I think he dribbled like 6 times the whole game. So it's like, he held the ball for a total like 58 seconds or something ridiculous. But that's the thing. He runs around screens and shoots. If you're slower on that, it's going to be a little tougher. Yeah. That's why I say that team's not very good. Like when Steph's on fire, I guess they're good. Draymond's good. Poole's a black hole. Depends on if he's a ball hog or if he's making his shots. But that team's not that great. They're still going to lose to Celtics.
What team in the NBA is really great?
None. Literally.
The problem now is that there's so many teams that have like three superstars at the front, and then nobody. Like their backups to come in are G League players. Like they're not even starters. They can't even compete. A lot of these guys. That's the problem. There's too many stars on.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Together. How do you stop this shit?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I've blocked every single one that's fucking.
Well, you can't block fucking trolls.
Porn.
Your porn bots are back, Bill.
Love the porn bots.
The porn bots are back. Like, how's it 2022 and that shit can still go on? How does YouTube not figure out a way to fucking? I mean, dude, it does say no whores, real cheap fuck dates. I mean, has there a real cheap fuck date who's not a whore?
I mean,
wouldn't those coincide? Like, aren't you a whore if you're a cheap fuck?
Yeah.
Isn't that literally the definition of a whore, to pay a little bit of money to fuck? Like, that's literally the definition.
But what's a cheap fuck date? Like going to McDonald's or something?
I mean, I guess it depends on your normal standards, right? Like,
instead of going to like Chart House, we're taking to McDonald's. That's a cheap fuck date.
Go like Wendy's, yeah. I guess.
Can I even just bring her to the drive-thru instead of going inside?
I mean, it seems like you can do whatever you want. We'll have to ask once Naked HD XYZ comes back. We'll have to see if.
Let me know what the criteria is for these dates.
Yeah, we're interested. I mean, if you're gonna come in the chat and write shit, and we're gonna at least fucking fill
inviting you on the show too.
What do we do? How do we do it? Fill us in.
Exactly. Just don't put something up.
Just go.
Explain how to do it.
I'm not gonna go send someone a dick pic unless I want them to suck my dick. So here, we're talking about you. What do you want us to do? Where do we go? How do we see what you're offering. We want to know. Maybe we'll buy it.
I like the Red Sox today because the Angels suck. So there's my reason. Now you're posting this. What's the reason? Well, how do I do it?
How do we? I want a cheap fuck date. Go.
Yeah. You can't just put up fucking that little stupid thing.
Yeah. If my dick comes out of my pants, it's because I want it in someone's face. I don't just whip it out around Bill.
No.
Right? I'm not going to just whip, hey, Bill, look. There's my cock.
And I'm not a cheap fuck date either.
No. No, not at all.
I want to be wined and dined.
Yeah. Fucking high-end shit. All right? And now they don't want to fucking write.
Exactly. Now
you're fucking quiet. God damn it. Now I'm horny. All right. What are we doing? All right. We already talked about the Bruins. We got any other headlines here, E-Money?
We got
something yesterday I wanted to talk about today on the show.
Well, Debo's back. Debo's going to report for mandatory camp for the Niners.
Let me just go to my notes here. See if I wrote it.
Does that mean he's staying there?
Oh, he ain't going anywhere, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I got one right up your alley, Tommy.
All right. Is it a cheap fuck date?
Well, I mean, it could be. Justine Lindsay, believed to be the NFL's first openly trans cheerleader, ready to break down the door with the Carolina Panthers' Top Cats. They're called the Top Cats.
Fucking cares.
So she is, or he is, the first trans.
Okay, and listen, like who fucking cares? Of course she's going to be better than the girls. Guys are better than girls at everything.
They just wanted us to let us know in case we pop a boner that it's not all that it seems.
Is that why they're doing it, Bill?
That's why they're doing it.
That's why so that if
people don't know. Remember the other day? Remember we were watching the MTV Awards, and I'm not going to say who, but somebody didn't know that was a trans person on stage. I'm not going to say who. If you were in the Discord, you know. There were 5 trans men standing up on the stage, and someone said, "Is that a man?" So,
me and Bill were like, "What? Yeah, yes!" And what do you mean? Of course it is.
So I'm not going to mention any names, but still, they're back. Cheap dates. What the hell?
Oh.
They didn't even give us any explanation.
Oh, there she is. Finally, Naked HD. Finally.
Listen, somebody didn't know. So the NFL's just putting it out there. You see the Top Cats. Somebody may be not all that they seem.
Or more than they seem.
Exactly. So they want to let you know before you get horny what you're looking at. And again, I've seen it firsthand. Not everybody knows.
Bill's seen trannies firsthand naked?
Yep. And I saw someone that we work with say, listen, a lot came into the jail. They didn't look good. But
that's great.
I never thought that a male who's straight and everything like that couldn't tell the difference, but we saw it the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
That's why they have to put out that disclaimer right there.
Yeah, it should put out a disclaimer saying has penis.
When Tommy G gets his Top Cats calendar this year in the mail, and he's like, "Ooh, August. Ooh, September. Ooh, November." And then you look, and November's
a little fucking burp. Yeah.
You gotta know that one of these aren't. I'm not gonna tell you which one.
One of these things are not like the other.
They're not gonna tell you which one.
I love how they make a big deal. Like, oh my God, let's celebrate her. Why? Men are more athletic than women. If you watch the cheerleading competitions, the men are obviously more athletic than women. So if you're gonna let men fucking compete with the women, yeah, obvious. And even if you can say, some female cheerleaders are just as good, or yeah, sure, okay, great, whatever. But the bottom line is every one of them needs someone to throw someone up, and you need someone a little bit stronger. So yeah, if you could take a chick with a dick and make it that person, it's better than having a dude there. So yeah,
I mean, I just can't wait for that, like the Top Cats calendar to go out. Oh my God, it's gonna be great.
I'm gonna be buying like 10 of them and fucking giving them as gifts, and then just for people that don't know, and let them be like going through the dates, like, wow, this is. Yo, did you see November?
Hey Dave, who's your favorite? I was kind of looking at November. Yeah, bro, November's hot as fuck.
Just light them up. So, all right, Evan, you know what your birthday gift is now.
Right behind him on the wall, we're gonna put a big Top Cats.
It'll look good.
I think it would. That screaming face over there. All right, Rapparino, what else we got?
No, that's about it for me. Have anything from you?
We just got Deshaun Watson has his 24th allegation coming in.
That was the thing I wanted to talk about. Perfect. That was exactly the thing I was looking to talk about. Good job, best producer in the world. Deshaun Watson signed a 5-year, $262 million contract with the largest guaranteed money in the history of football. On this show here, when it happened, we said it was the craziest, shadiest, weirdest, oddest, worst signing in the history of sports. Not that Deshaun Watson's not good at football, or not that I give a fuck if he plays or not. Honestly, I would say 40% of every team, their players have beaten the shit out of their wives or girlfriend at some point in their life. So I don't give a fuck if Deshaun Watson plays. You guys could cry about, oh, he got fucking jerked off by a massage therapist. Honestly, look at me. I don't fucking care. I don't watch these people for them to be role models to me. I watch them to see them throw a football and fucking run. 90% of them are pieces of human fucking garbage on that screen. Bill, what percentage of the any football team's players do you think at some point has punched a woman?
I mean, I would like to say none, but
what do you think?
I'm sure
Tyreek Hill beat the shit out of his kids and pregnant wife, and everyone's running around doing fucking cheetah signs. I don't give a fuck if you do steroids. I don't give a fuck if you've been to jail. I don't care if you murdered someone. Just go play football.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I think that the contract has to have some stipulation inside it that there's insurance on this deal. Not that Watson doesn't get paid. I'm sure he gets paid, but I think that if he doesn't play because of suspension or something like that, there's insurance, that they got insurance on it. You know, like when a guy gets injured for the year and he doesn't play, say, like Stanton. When Stanton didn't play the minimum games, the Yankees got money back on the insurance. What's Evan going nuts about?
I think we just got picked up by the algorithm.
All right, keep going, Bill.
So, yeah. So I think that there's insurance on it.
See, I don't think there is. I think they're guaranteed. I think they're on.
I'm going to say that.
I don't think there is.
No, but listen, Tommy. Stanton got paid. He got paid, but the Yankees didn't have to. Like the insurance company that they went through picked up, say, 70% of the contract, and they weren't. It didn't count towards the cap.
Why does this kid just appear?
He's like, boing.
Why does he just appear? How does he just appear?
I had to make sure I shut the sound for the show off.
I mean, how does he just show up? He wasn't even invited, was he, Bill?
Yeah, he was.
You guys have been begging to get me on after these last 2 days. Begging.
I don't think so. Maybe if you were listening to us, you would have heard us already talk about you, so we don't need you.
But yeah, I think there's some type of insurance on that, Tommy. I would like to check on it.
Well, there wouldn't be nothing but articles and fucking tweets saying this is the single worst contract in the history of the football. The Browns are fucked. I mean, guaranteed is guaranteed. It's a signing bonus. Bill, if it's a signing bonus, you already got it.
Yeah,
it's
Tommy,
when you sign.
I'm not saying that he doesn't get it. Like, you.
It's not insured. No, it's.
Yes, I'm gonna say that it is.
I don't think so. If it is, then it's not guaranteed. Then it's not guaranteed. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. I mean, I understand.
So Stanton got paid by the Yankees. His contract was guaranteed. He got the contract, right?
So are you saying that they could? He
got the $30 million for the year,
right?
But an insurance company that the Yankees have, if their players don't play, say 25% of the games, insures that money up to 75%. So say Watson's making $30 million a year, they pay him, he gets paid the $30 million, but the insurance company for that team is picking up, say, $25 million.
Hold on, maybe here it is. The fact that Deshaun Watson was sued on Monday by a person whose name wasn't previously known to his legal team would create multiple problems for Watson, including a possible, keyword possible, void of his many millions in guaranteed money. There's important for multiple reasons. First is the person whose name previously wasn't known to Watson's legal team, blah, blah, for repeated injury, 24th plaintiff contends that they're trying to get the plaintiff to touch his penis and asking her, where do you want me to put it? He ejaculated, and some of his ejaculate got on the plaintiff's chest and face.
Christ, Tommy.
I'm reading.
Ghost,
I'm reading it from fucking
Ghost, you know what I'm saying?
footballtalk.com.
You know what I'm saying, Ghost? Like the teams have insurance policies on players. Like in case they get injured, they still get paid, but the Yankees or whoever doesn't have to pay it. The insurance company pays it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that situation. I think it's either they're going to be able to get it. They're going to be able to get out of it or nothing. I don't think it's going to be insured.
All right, I don't think he just gets it. I think there's a clause.
Maybe, possibly.
I just looked it up. I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think anyone. I'm assuming there's a clause for new shit that pops up. I mean, you can't pull anything back from the old shit for sure. Not exactly sure. We'll have to find out. But we're 40 minutes in and we got to get to some bets. So let's start with hockey and the Nightghost. We already spent about 10 minutes talking about last night, how amazing it was, how great Nightghost is. Now that he's here, I don't want to say anything positive about him to his face, but I'll give you 30 seconds, Ghost, to talk about last night's game.
Well, I think the whole blow up before the goals happened was the best part of the night.
When I owned your ass?
You owned me. You were so
when
wrong.
I fucking skull-fucked you in the chat room?
The best part was how wrong you were came to fruition every time Edmonton scored. But we said it last night, that third goal, the third Edmonton goal going up 3-1.
That one was good.
That's what changed the game. At 1-1, the Avs looked dead. It looked like a team that was destined to lose, or even if they were going to win, it was going to be a late 2-1 win, and that's not what we were playing for. So it was better, in my opinion, for Edmonton to take that lead, especially going into the locker room. And I think the Avs, they were embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed if I were them. And I told you guys in chat, they were coming back. They were going to tie the game. We gave the correct score. It was a hell of a night. Exciting. The atmosphere last night was just unbelievable. I was still worked up hours later after that game, how intense it was. But what a night.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And even the night before the Ranger Lightning game. So,
and then, I mean, realistically, even the ending of the night, because then we had a bunch of money on Stanford to close everything out. We had I think it was like a 20-unit swing pending on Stanford. And Bill, you even turned it on at that point. You weren't watching the baseball game at any point. Down 3-1, bottom of the ninth, first two pitches, bang, home run, bang, home run. And then a freshman comes in and pinch hits, gets the RBI. So great night for everyone last night. Bill, I think you killed it last night again, right?
Yeah, I mean, I had the Avalanche as a max bet. Followed you on and Ghost on Miko goal. I had that with plus 170. And then my baseball bet got voided. Arizona team total. So that was good.
I can't believe I didn't parlay McDavid and McKinnon. I don't know how. I did it the day before.
There was a reason why I didn't. It's because the line. So I was playing those shot props. We hit the Cooch and Stamkos ones the night before for the plus 400, the plus 1,300. We weren't getting that value on those two guys, and that's why I pivoted to Rantanen, and he fell. I still got to see how they took that shot away, but he fell short. But the reason why I didn't play them was because there was no value on putting them together.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot because I was going to play their gold props together like I did the day before, and I think they're both like plus 130, plus 120.
Yeah, so. You would have had to play 4+. I think just even get even.
Well, no, not shots, goals.
Oh, gotcha.
But all right, guys, what do we got tonight? What do we got for the rest of the series?
Tonight is probably the most important game of the series. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. I've been rooting for the Rangers all playoffs. We've been on them since they were down 3-1. Well, since the beginning. But I told you guys this series, I thought the Rangers were gonna go up 2-0. Told you guys when they went back to Tampa that Tampa was gonna come out. They were gonna steal that game. We were pretty close to the correct score. I told you 4-2. We laddered a few up just as precaution, but it ended 3-2. Listen, I think the Lightning left everything on the table in Game 3. They knew they couldn't go down 3-0. I didn't see the Rangers going up 3-0. But almost like the way that the Rangers lost in Carolina in Game 5 is going to set the tone for the Rangers coming into tonight for Game 4. They have to come out fast again. They can't rely on the power play to be their only goals. They had 2 goals on the power play, and that was it. That's the only thing that worried me, is that they didn't play well 5-on-5. But like I said, against Carolina going into Game 7, that should be a wake-up call. They have to come out faster. They have to come out more aggressive. They have to come out and body Tampa. Tampa's tired. I've been saying it all playoffs, all series, and that's what's going to help the Rangers catch them. And that's what I'm banking on tonight and what we're looking for. So I think the Rangers win tonight in a 2-1 type game. I don't even know if it gets to 3-2. You should see Igor and Vasilevsky at the top of their games tonight. This isn't going to be a scoring back and forth clinic. It's going to be like last game, come down to the wire, and the late goal is going to win it.
All right. Bill, what do you think? What are you leaning on in the game tonight?
This game is tough, man. I don't know.
So I did say I think the Rangers win tonight, but when they go back home for Game 5 with the chance to clinch it, Tampa should take that game, and that should cash out over 5.5 series that we gave out here. We also cashed the Avs -1.5 series we gave out here to start.
See, I do disagree with you on that. I think this is Rangers. I think they lost the game they're going to lose. That's the I think this is Rangers in 5. I think they win tonight and then shut it down back home. I know you've been calling this from the beginning. You've been saying they're going to do this and then go back home and lose that game in New York. We will see. I just personally think the Rangers are just a superior team just watching the game. I know we have 3 years of data with the Lightning being, 2-time champions. But I go with what you said coming into the playoffs and exactly what I'm seeing. Tampa looks tired.
They are.
And it's like the Rangers are – what's the Rangers' nickname, Bill?
The kids.
The kids. You got a bunch of fucking fired up, nothing to lose, crazy kids running around against the team that's experienced and tired.
So that's what I would argue, that if this was the first Lightning Cup, the Rangers wouldn't stand a chance.
Right, yeah.
They're also missing my favorite player on Tampa. So Braden Point's been out, and that's a huge loss for Tampa. He's their young kid. He's the one that's going to bring that fire and energy, and without him, they're really feeling it, but that plays to the Rangers' favor. I don't think that they would necessarily win if he was playing, but they definitely wouldn't have been down 2-0, and if they lose tonight, they wouldn't be down 3-1 if he was in.
All right. Is there a little problem with the cameras right now or no?
Yeah, the quality's a little low. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's fixing itself, I believe.
Is it the porn bot?
It's got to be the porn bot or the faction. Either one. They're after us.
One or the other. All right. Anything else for the hockey? Anything else going on? Do you think the Rangers or the Tampa Bay Lightning are completely just absolutely fucked now with Colorado winning so quickly?
I said if the Rangers make the cup, I think it's going to be an Avs in 5 series. I really do. So if the Rangers do get through, we'll see. But either way, I think whoever the Avs play, the Avs are going to win in 5.
All right.
They're just too good. They've been waiting. This Avs team is who the Lightning should have been when they got swept by Columbus. And the Avs got beaten the last 2 years, early exits. That was like their wake-up call. They're here now, and I think this is their year.
I'm just really I'm really excited. I hope it's the Rangers versus this Avs team, because I'm going to bet the Rangers. Everyone else is going to be on the Avs. I'm just really excited to see what it's like when the Avs run into a team who they can't just score at will for a 10, 15-minute period to get back in games on, because this is happening to them a lot.
Right.
Where, they
I've said the Avs had the easiest path to the cup. So.
Right. So I'm curious to see how that goes. All right, Ghosty Buns. I'm glad to see you not in a sweatshirt today. That was good. Way to evolve.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, later. Bill, what do you think of that? Ghost outside in a t-shirt.
I couldn't believe it.
You even recognize him?
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, you didn't recognize him.
Where's the sweatshirt?
Outside in the heat. That's what's weird. Like, I wear it inside because it's 50 degrees in my house. I keep it at 50 degrees all the time.
Now it is? Your air conditioner's fixed?
It's my air conditioner. My air conditioner is like $1 million right now, Bill. Guy came yesterday, took this fucking monster vacuum and this monster rod, and I'm sitting over here on the couch, and the vent's there, and I just hear him fucking ramming it. Sounded like you banging that tranny's head against the wall. It's just fucking boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and it made me feel, as I'm listening to him, just he's in the wall. You know what I'm saying, Bill Rep? In the wall.
I hear you. In the wall.
It feels like a fucking monster's coming.
I hear you.
But I knew shit was getting done.
That's a good
I knew he wasn't fucking half-assed. He was deep He was balls deep in my wall.
That's
I
good.
could hear him banging on the grate. And I was just like, let's go. And when he got out of there, Bill, the cool air, it's like brand new. Power. I could feel it. I could feel the stream of cold air.
Nice.
I'm excited.
I mean, you should be. It wasn't working for weeks. And
I got fans here. I got fans there. I got fans everywhere. Bill Rupp was supposed to give me a fan. He didn't have one, so I had to go buy like 9 of them. We're back, Bill.
Nice.
Back. So what do you think of baseball today?
Baseball's starting to turn. Been doing very well in baseball past few weeks. Live,
except for the Astros and the Dodgers.
Yeah, live we've been destroying it. Insane, destroying live baseball. But yeah, during yesterday, Rackets and I were talking. Rackets put out Red Sox, Mets. They both won. Red Sox won nothing. The Mets killed it until the end, and then they came back a little bit. But Tommy, are you just going to eat it again? Let's rewind it back a few shows where you said, now this is what I've been waiting for. The Mets are finally done. They've lost 2 in a row to the Dodgers. They're on a long road trip. They got the Padre. They got this. And then ever since you opened your big mouth, they haven't lost.
Yeah.
You ever going to admit that they are the team? They've got the best record in the National League.
Yeah.
And this is without Scherzer and without DeGrom.
Yeah. No. I'm not gonna.
No Scherzer, no DeGrom, best record in the league.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, they pretty much got their division sewn up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to come take that from them?
Everyone sucks. Their whole division sucks. It's the worst division in all of baseball, which is not going to help my bet because
they just literally what happened last year, the Braves stepped into a pile of. We all thought the Braves were done, right? When they lost their best player for the season, then they went out because of that injury and got a whole new outfield. Took free agency, buy old outfield, whole new outfield, and they ended up winning everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this Mets team is it's a problem right now. Even for me, who fucking hates the Mets and refuses to admit it, I don't know how it's happening. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to me, some of the things that are happening to get them these wins. I feel like every 50-50 game, they've won 98% of them, and I don't understand it. It's just every time a game's close late, you just know the Mets are going to figure out a way to win. So, but I mean, listen, that's the sign of a great team, even though I refuse to admit
How much do you think that this has to do with Buck Showalter?
A lot. This is why I wanted Buck Showalter on the fucking Yankees. I wanted Aaron Boone out and Buck Showalter in because it motivates your team. He's coaching his players. Buck is an old school coach. He's coaching his players. I think it has a lot to do with it. So, but yeah, I mean, listen, they're good and their division sucks. That's the thing. It's like the division's so bad. It's so bad. The fucking Braves, Phillies, Marlins, Nationals. I mean, literally the second place team is a 500 team. So that's a bad thing compared to the Giants, who are in a division with the Dodgers and the Padres and even Arizona and Colorado are good.
But I mean, look at the Mets last year. They led the division for the most games out of any team. And then the end of the year, they shit the bed. And the Braves, like I said, got a whole new outfield and just became a whole new team.
Yeah.
Acuna went down. So that's not going to happen this year. They're not going to get lucky like that. The Mets are going to pick up a bat. We know that.
That's what I was going to say. So
Owen's already said it. They're already looking for someone. Aaron Judge is next year, but they're looking for somebody right now. I don't know who they're going to get. Anyone? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know if you have any suggestions or anyone. I don't know.
Too early. Too early to worry about that. They're gonna, because you got to remember they haven't had any real offensive injuries yet. So it's going to depend on, if they take any bullets to the head offensively on that side of the ball. Well, let's talk about some bets today. We got to get some bets out here before we get.
I like Boston again.
I like Boston too. I got them written in.
How do you not like Boston? The Angels are just in total free fall.
I got it. I got it in mine. I just put both of us next to it.
Yeah, I'm just
Trout
deleting
is
his.
not.
All right.
Trout is not hitting.
Trout is beyond not hitting.
Where's Rendon? Is that guy ever healthy?
Yeah.
When they signed him, is that one of the worst signings ever now?
Almost as bad as Deshaun Watson.
I mean, you guys never healthy. Ohtani looks like he's back to Ohtani again, and then he runs into the Yankees. He gets whooped, and he doesn't get hits. And then I don't know. I don't know what to say about that team. They're just a total mess right now. And for the Red Sox, with that pitching staff, to beat anyone 1-0, ridiculous.
And Whitlock's the guy I actually like the most on.
If you can't score on the Red Sox, you got issues.
Yeah, you got major problems. So I like that too. I'm on the Red Sox today. I'm not touching the Astros. They're on probation. I'm fucking done with that team. I'm fucking Astros and the Dodgers can go fuck off. I'm not betting against them because every time I do that, I lose too. The bottom line is I cannot win a single bet on the Astros or the Dodgers. End of story. Every time. I mean, we're talking like tens and tens of thousands of dollars just in the last week. Every time. I just need the Astros to win as a -300 favorite or the Dodgers to win as a -300 favorite or score 3 runs because I had their team total altered down to 2.5 for monster hits. And every time they fail us, Bill, 100% of the time, the Astros and the Dodgers will fuck you. 100% of the time, they will fuck you. They're like Deshaun Watson at a massage parlor. You bet on the Astros or the Dodgers to close your parlay, you are walking away with ejaculate on your face and chest.
I mean,
every time.
This show, you've talked about ejaculate on faces and chests an awful lot.
I mean, I read that.
Why would you like to tell me, Evan, why you were late today? Were you cleaning up? Was something happening to you?
A little pirate's eye I gave myself when I was on the Naked HD XYZ site coming into the show. Well, you guys don't realize the only reason that porn bot is here is because I was cranking it to it before to track my IP.
You're one of their top members.
Exactly. Yeah. So other MLB bets, I like the Yankees today. We're going to go with the Yankees for sure. Yankees are hot right now, and I'm not intimidated by this Twins team. So Yankees -140. Anytime the Yankees are -140, 50 versus an inferior team, going to take that. You do have the Cardinals versus the Rays today, Bill. Any interest in that one? I know those are 2 teams you like to dabble with a little bit.
Cardinals, man, that was a sweat the other night. We had them as a max bet. One of the few max bets that I do put out, and we sweated the shit out of that one, but we got it. I'm not. I'll be more of a fan on that one. I do like Toronto. They're scoring a lot of runs.
I have them in a parlay.
Not going to go with their money line, but I'm going to take their team total over 4.5. Over 4.5 runs, -150. I like that. If you have 5.5, just put a little bit less on it. You can get that probably at plus money. I like that also. But they're scoring right now 7-8 runs a game. They're top of their lineup is just as good as any in baseball right now. They're all hitting. So I like that team. I like that.
I got Toronto in a parlay. I mean, I really like the Giants today in this spot. Rodon at home versus the Rockies on the road. The Rockies have been really bad. This is a good get-right series for San Fran. This is kind of what they need to right the ship back at home against a team that's really been struggling. So I'm gonna.
Like I said, everything is gonna be. There's no lineups yet, so I got to see lineups. You know, everything is.
Yeah.
On lineups. The Mets again tonight at plus money.
Don't know how you keep giving the Mets a plus money. I almost need to jump on that. Maybe I'll jump on the Mets just to make them.
We might be on that again tonight once I see the lineup come out. But I mean, the Mets again at plus money. You want to give the best team in National League plus money every game against these West Coast teams? Why?
Yeah, I am actually interested in the Mets on that. They can't be plus money at any point. And any game they got to be -110 now. It can't be plus 110, plus 120 in a game. But San Fran and Toronto is a parlay. That's the one probably I like the best of anything today. I'm sad, Bill. I'm depressed because we don't have any college baseball until the 10th. And I've literally been studying slang and skull fucking. How is money just disappearing from my account? What is happening right now? I'm just watching it just dwindle down minute by minute. Something's happening. These porn bots must be fucking hitting it. I basically am sitting here all jacked up. College World Series, absolutely fucking killing the College World Series. It's the easiest. And it's easy to bet because there's so many edges on the live bets. We had games the other day that were like total was 16.5, and it was like, guys, just put your whole account on it, and it ended like 27-12.
Hardest thing I've seen on the College World Series is where to find the games to bet them.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, because it like Bet365 has a lot, FanDuel has some, BetMGM had like picks 3, and that's it. I mean, the other day Tennessee was down 4-0. I wanted to put my whole account on it plus 200. We couldn't find it. Yesterday Stanford was down 3-1. We couldn't find it. But there's plenty of plus 800, plus 1,000 opportunities on this. So you guys better be in here by the weekend, because this weekend the fun begins again. Where what's today? Tuesday the 10th. So on Friday, the Super Regionals start for college baseball. That's 16 teams, best of 3 series. So we're gonna have about 35 to 45 games packed into that weekend. Again, like this weekend, we're gonna be running that shit from fucking noon straight to midnight. Up and down the list. So going to be a fun time. So I am a little sad about that, Bill. NBA is another sport we've been betting a lot of. Got fucked on Draymond Green the other day because of the blowout. Curry didn't play the fourth quarter. Draymond didn't play the fourth quarter. Shockingly enough, on the day that FanDuel had the odds boost of Tatum 30+, Curry 30+ that the whole world hit, boosted to plus 500. What do you know? They finish at 29 and 28 and don't play the fourth quarter. Shocker. But,
I destroyed that game the other night.
I did too. I just lost a player because of I swept the max bets outside of needing just 2 more minutes out of a star.
Keep giving me Curry 1.5 on assists and rebounds in that first quarter.
Yeah, I had it too.
Keep giving me White 1.5 threes, 9.5 points. I'll just keep taking those. I just destroy, and you're giving me the Warriors before the game minus 113 on the third quarter.
Yeah.
So you take it. You have to take it before the game because it's minus 113 when the game starts. When you take
by the time it gets there, it's minus 180.
Halftime, it's minus 178, minus 180, and it's gone. But you got to take it. They win every third quarter. Hoffman, we've been saying it all year. Every third quarter they win. We've been taking it and destroying.
It's good you and Hoffman have been saying it all year because I did about 47 segments on it on every show I've ever done for the last 7 years.
I didn't hear it once.
Yeah, no.
Bill,
Bill
I've been betting the Warriors third quarter before.
Not before you met me, because I was the one who told you talking about it.
Before I met you, I've been betting.
Never. Lies. Evan, this kid spends so much time around me. If you just give anything I tell him 30 days, it's his.
And
then not only is it his, he cuts me out of it, gives someone else credit for it, and then tells me about the theory.
As a FanDuel,
about my own theory.
FanDuel, one of the original VIPs that Tommy had to come in later
because I was busy making millions online.
Yeah, sure. I was betting that way before he even fucking bet $1 at FanDuel.
You did fucking
way before I knew
did a conspiracy podcast with Mad Lab.
I had no idea who you
about
were,
how the
Golden
State Warriors fixed the games.
I had no idea who you were or what you did. So I didn't give a fuck. Don't be.
No, I was on the front page of the New York Post before
I seen that shit.
Fuck out of here. I turned you into a star.
Fuck out of here.
Fucking riding my coattails, telling me my tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were sucking trannies' titties before you fucking met me.
Yeah. You're like, Bill, get me up there.
Get me up there. I got no more. There's not much to bet on today, guys, honestly. There's just MLB. NBA's tomorrow.
We got NBA.
You got one hockey game. College baseball starts again this weekend, so not as many bets today as normal. We got PGA tomorrow, so I don't know Price is going to be able to join us
here tomorrow,
but he will give us the picks, so we will have the plays for you guys there tomorrow. But tomorrow's a much better. Even the baseball slate isn't really great. It's a couple of the teams that we do like to bet on that have been hot, that have been making us money, are kind of big favorites where you got to parlay them, and then you got the Mets, which you got to wait till 10 o'clock to get in on. Both the Mets and Boston, which are 2 games we all like over on this side of the aisle. But we're gonna make this a hockey night. Get ready to rock. We'll have some KBO at 5 a.m. We'll have college baseball coming back this weekend. And tomorrow should be fun, Bill. We go right back to the NBA Finals, which always fucking jacks it up a little bit. Why does this fucking sport decide to take 2 or 3 days off between every game? It's retarded. Everything they do is wrong. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. There's no momentum. You need momentum. You need to keep people excited to go watch it again after something happens. I mean, honestly, right now, if I didn't own a gambling company, I would forget the finals were even going on.
And again, the game starts at 9 o'clock at
Why?
night.
Why?
I mean, school's getting out, so the school's almost out, or it is getting out. But 9 o'clock, come on, bro. People are in bed.
Yeah, there's no reason to have a playoff. Have an island playoff game ending after midnight is retarded. I don't care, but
No,
for me,
I mean, you don't care, but
I'm
other
up till
people-
5 a.m. I don't give a shit.
Well,
But I mean, the reality is, I still don't want to wait till 9. That's the other thing. I'd rather fucking have it going at 8. Evan, were you gonna say something?
Did you give out that the Blue Jays one? The bet?
Yes. Blue Jays Giants.
All right, that's
Yes,
out.
Blue Jays Giants. Yep. All right, Bill Rupp, final words.
we collected on Monday. We're gonna do it again.
We're gonna do it again.
Be here tomorrow for NBA bets, and join up for more baseball. We're gonna give out baseball tonight, but after I see the lineups, I'll give out a lot more games and the live guys. The live betting is ridiculous. Just sign up for the live betting. You don't have to take any of our picks in the beginning. Just see what we're betting during the game. Come sit in the Discord, hang out for 3 or 4 hours, and make money.
Yeah, and hockey alone tonight, you'll be excited just seeing how fucking crazy the chat goes over the hockey games tonight. So Stanley Cup is coming next week. Get in here now. Sign up for 7 days, $27, 7 days, 4dbets.com. Get in. Don't be stupid. Don't be cheap, you trash babies. Evan, final words.
Let's get 3 more likes on here before the stream ends entirely. We were at 122. I want to get to 125. Second,
Was
we'll
that
have
like a
Aber on.
big psychological number for you?
What's that?
Was that a big psychological number for you?
It's just like a quarter of, like, it's a quarter. It's just nice. I'm kind of like OCD like
I do
that.
like that number too. I like it.
It might also be autism, but
Bill Rupp's a big fan of it too. So
Yeah.
I know it's inside of insanity. Okay, next thing. Evan.
we'll try to get Aber on tomorrow. See if he'll come on to break down the NBA. And also, if you're watching this and you're stealing our picks, we have a quintuple max bet on Artemi Panarin over 7 goals tonight. So make sure you're giving that out everywhere.
Wow, quintuple max bet on Timperi Panarin.
Over 7 goals.
I love it. I'm on it. I can't believe Evan gave that away. Damn you, Evan. Damn you for giving away the secrets. All right, tune in tomorrow, guys. We're going to do a big giveaway on tomorrow's show to tell a friend. If the likes are that pathetic again, where we have 140 people watching and 39 likes, I will shut the fucking stream down. So tomorrow, just come in, click that button. For Bill Rupp, for the fucking Nightghost who fucking crept in here and crept out. For Evan Hand, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!